Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, and thank you to everyone who hits that like button, shares the information. So it really helps to support the channel and get the information out there, and it helps me grow the channel. So thank you very much for hitting that like button. We're going to do a reading for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for the month of September 2021. We're going to get the overall collective energy. Please check out your rising or moon sign if you feel a reading does not resonate with you. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so this is not direct tarot. I get messages through the cards. So let's see we'll do the collective energy, what's going on overall, and also then I'll get an individual message for each sign. And then at the end I kind of do a wrap-up energy of the whole reading. So what is coming in for my beautiful air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? What is the highest and best message that they need to receive for the month of September? Wow, we've got the Karma card come out straight away. Now karma, yes, it's about what you give and take, what you put out is what you receive, but for me the karma is completion of a cycle or something you need to face, look at, deal with, or complete or end cycles. Karma usually brings a choice, a fork in the road. So let's have a look. Let's get some more out for you. Okay, so a lot of you could be feeling very nostalgic about the past. For some of you, this will be about a divine counterpart. To me, that can be my twin card, or working in, doesn't have to be your twin as in a lover, but someone you work very well with. This is harmony. This is you know, they look the same, they're doing the same things, they're achieving the same goals, they're working towards the same things, they work very well, very harmonious together. For a lot of you, I'm feeling the overall energies, the majority is a lot of nostalgia about the past. So here we go, we've got the universe, the Hierophant stepping in. So I've got a couple of major groups here. I can see 2 or 3. So here's a message for whoever this resonates with. Don't make it fit. I'm going to get different messages for different groups throughout the reading. If you are dealing with a legal issue for some of you, or a final issue or a final decision to be made, there seems to be a lot of reminiscing about the past, okay? And that can even go back to childhood issues, okay? So it's either, you know, someone very current of your past that you're dealing with, and there seems to be a choice or a karmic decision. Am I going to go forward with this or not, or do I have to face this issue? So for some of you, let's say it was a childhood issue or a childhood karmic issue or clearing that you needed to heal, that is also there for you too. The Hierophant is also the universe stepping in, and it is a higher divine order. This is something you need to do or face now or deal with. Yeah, look at that, deal with death and rebirth. So a choice right under the Karma card. This is something you've been very overwhelmed about. You haven't been able to process. You haven't been able to look into. You haven't been, but look at that, you're coming out of it, and you're coming out of this nostalgic past. So this nostalgic energy. It seems very clear. See, it's getting very clear. This is the new path. Aces are beginnings. It's walking into more abundance. It's a new beginning, and it is the path kind of saying, here it is. It's overflowing now. You have the energy, you have the desire, you have the passion, you have the creativity to move forward to that. And there's the deception card. Under the Karma card, we've got the death card, death and rebirth, and the deception. So I would say for my air signs, whether it is you personally, there's something, this feels very personal for a lot of you or majority of you. It feels like there's something very deep, very karmic, very healing that you needed to face. It is connected to the past, whether it's a person or a childhood issue. It's like the universe is stepping in now. There's no more. You have to deal with this. It's final. It'll be resolved or dissolved. And finalized, and then you go through the death and rebirth where you couldn't before. You actually can, and you can start a new beginning and move into a new creative path for yourself and move away from this deception or anyone or anything that is creating that deception for you. Yeah, but a lot of you, this could be, here's the other group, it could be about a partner, a partnership, like a twin flame or a divine counterpart or someone who's on the same path as you. These two really mirror each other. Not only do they look like identical twins, they're working together harmoniously. They're on the same thing. They want the same things on that path. They're coming over out of any overwhelm. And here we have security, stability, foundation, ready to, you know, create a relationship, a foundation of stability in whatever that is for you. And maybe the World card came out reversed after that. So you haven't been able to get a start on it. Okay, I got that. Okay, here's the underlying message. For my air signs, there seems to be an energy here. With the two groups that I'm both given messages for, you go into this deception, and it could be you. I think the majority of you get deceived by the people, places and situations around you, which takes you off course a bit, which keeps giving you these false starts, this, you know, you get there, you know what you're doing, or it's you keep going into this energy where, how do I say this? This is what I'm getting from this. Deception can also be about deceiving ourselves or where we get away with things. So two things. This is you dealing with someone who you allow to get away with something, or they get it over you, or they seem to be able to get away with it. Or it's you deceive you. You do a pattern that and it keeps giving you these false starts because you kind of, and here, this is what popped out for me too, the Ten of Swords. I do see a completion. I see a karmic ending cycle. I see the death and rebirth. I see the Hierophant, the universe stepping in, or a final order or a final judge, you know, kind of making that deal. Now the Ten of Swords. So my air signs, there is an ending here and there is a new beginning and an abundant new beginning, and we've got an abundant new beginning here. Creativity, feeling the light, feeling the energy, feeling the creativity to go forward. You set up the foundation, it is what you want, and then the World card reversed. But what is doing that is either a pattern you're doing or someone you're dealing with. It's like you keep allowing yourself to get away with it or fall back into that pattern. Or, but I think that's the sign, is that's going to end for you. That is what's going to end. Yep, look at that. Perfect. There's my, so the World card in the new beginning is reversed. It could be temporary because this is slow planning. This is an idea. You know it, you've seen it. Now it's got to be either you putting it into place slowly, practically, logically, or someone's coming into your life if this was a partner, and it's going to be planned and slow and logical and coming in. Ten of Cups, happiness. So it looks like there's been a delay on a new beginning in that for you, and whatever your Ten of Cups, your happiness, your contentment and happiness is. Now there can be a slow moving forward, a slow planning. It's not kind of moving there, which is very interesting. So that could be a hold up. It could be a world hold up, a universal hold up. But there's something about deception around you. See, Star card, wish fulfillment. Keep manifesting. Keep manifesting. If you've been very down or feeling like you've been manifesting or moving forward and that hasn't happened, there is a karmic. There could be a karmic timeline here for you. Yeah, look at that. Definitely. This is to do with past hurt, past struggle, stuck in the past pain, past relationship. That's why we've got the nostalgic card here. It also could be if you were tied to something of the past, holding you back from making this new beginning. A Ten of Cups, a happy relationship, a relationship you want to move forward to, and you haven't been able to. Whatever is coming in for you, whatever this final decision is, whether it's universal or by a higher authority figure that makes it for you, it is part of your big future. It is part of the plan. Look at the long-term planning. That's also telling me that the universe is involved here, meaning cycles, when things move synchronistically, but the universe is doing that, not you. So a lot of you may have been trying. Yeah, wow, look at that. Wow. The deception card, whether this is you or someone else, this is you constantly getting distracted, or third party, can be a partner, a person, a situation, or somewhere where you keep getting distracted, too many things on, too distracted, you deceive yourself, you get out of your focus. For majority of you, it looks like there's a third party influence here that interferes. Always interferes in your security, your stability, your foundation, your home, your relationships. What you want to, whatever that is for you, whatever this security, stability, foundation is for you, whether it's a relationship, a home, you want to shift, move, whatever it is for you. Excuse me, my throat's playing up a bit this reading. You've been really stuck, you've been really heavy, you've been really down, really depressed because you can't get that happening. It is coming, but there is a hold up on it. It is a karmic past thing that you're tied to. It is a third party situation that keeps distracting you, or you're involved in a third party situation that keeps creating issues, that stops you moving towards your security, stability, foundation of a relationship that you want to form and build, which is your Ten of Cups. And you are putting that in plan. So for my Aquarians and my Gemini and my Libra, it looks like you've got a wish fulfillment. You've got a reward. You're manifesting your Ten of Cups. You're moving towards it. Not yet in the month of September, but you're definitely planning it. And that start for you has been put on hold. It's tied to karma or past or a decision or something you needed to work through, end, complete, change, deal with of the past. Okay? It is someone you were tied to, whether that's a relationship, but you're ready to speak up, speak out. And the universe has stepped in, or you're making that final decision about the big long-term future. So if someone wasn't going to be in your long-term future, it looks like very fast out of nowhere, or very left field, we have this death and rebirth within you. You're coming out of the overwhelm and not being able to do it. You're standing in your true, authentic self. You're putting the past behind you. You're speaking up. You're speaking out. You're taking the new path because you know it's victory. You are going on this new creative path. It feels abundant. You can feel the energy. You're drawn to it. That's what all this overflowing abundance is. And this person knows they're heading for victory. They're heading for victory. So anyone stopping that, anywhere you deceive yourself in that, and anywhere anyone else deceives you that, or you're tied to a third party or keep getting distracted, which creates this block in your long term. I want a relationship, home, foundation. I want to create a life and a foundation with someone that you haven't been able to because it has been stopped by this third party situation, or you put yourself in this and distract yourself from this, and you have to face this time. You have to face this in the month of September. Yep, clarity. You are going to get clarity, and this is something you haven't wanted to deal with, or someone around you. Okay, for some of you, you have not been listening to your intuition. You have not been listening to the universe, yourself, your intuition, anything. You shut down, disconnected, blocked it out, wouldn't listen, wouldn't accept it as the truth because you didn't want to look and deal with something of the past. Universe is stepping in. It's had enough, because here with karma too, there can be divine timelines that have to happen, and that's when it becomes out of your hands. Okay, here's the other thing. You've got clarity. The other thing is, if you were dealing with a person that you couldn't deal with, couldn't work with, couldn't resolve something with, they were non-negotiable, non-flexible, you're going to get clarity in that. You are going to get clarity in that. I would say a final decision's made, or the universe is stepping in, because we have a karmic issue here, a karmic issue that is blocking you moving on from your new beginning, your new movie, your new start, your Ten of Cups, your happiness, which you actually want. You actually manifested it. It is your reward. And we've got this third party situation that has been stepping in here. So this is now very clear. In your readings, I'm never clear at the start, and then it becomes very, very clear to me. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Yep, beautiful. So anyone and anything that was working against you, you thought you were on track, you thought it was flowing, or you thought they were helping you, or you thought they were working with you, it's reversed. So you're coming out of that. If anything that has been blocking you, trying to sabotage you, or you have to watch this actually with reverse, and also heart alignment and overwhelming emotion. So it looks for me there is a lot of overwhelming emotion for some of you, and this, whoever's been trying to block the path, you know, not flow with you, you're coming out of all this energy. It's all about coming out. It could be for some of you complete overwhelm that you need to face and deal with this, but I think overall it looks like for majority, yes, see decisions made, see the new path. And this new path does mean putting someone out in the cold or ending something, completing something. This is generally something we don't want to deal with or we don't want to face. And the Queen of Swords, she's in her truth. She speaks truth. She's got emotion. She can push the emotion side and finally face the truth. And that's what I feel the air signs are doing. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are finally not blocking this anymore. You're not listening. The Magician is here. You are ready to create a new beginning or face something. And may I say, when we face something karmic, it's not easy. It is not easy, and it's a karmic tie. It's usually something we tied, a lesson we had to do, or something of the past that we were attached to. So I'm not saying that's easy by any means, and sometimes there is an actual timeline. But it looks like, oh wow, these just turned over, so I'm going to take them. We've got the Emperor, final decision. Okay, and long, slow, thought out process. Nothing, you know, the Emperor doesn't move fast. He gathers all the information. Justice, final decision, bringing justice into this situation where it was imbalanced. And this is someone loving, caring, nurturing, or you're wanting this. Okay, this is a person, whoever this person is, male or female, even the King of Pentacles, they're a giver, they're a nurturer, they want to take care of you, they go to work, they take care of the family, they provide. So, yeah, and Empress, there we go, birthing a new cycle with someone who does that for you or wants to bring you that, or you want to bring that into someone, or you see someone as that, as your person or as your partner that would bring that in for you. So let's get something for Gemini. Let's get a couple of cards for a message for Gemini for the month of September. Ooh, Gemini. Yeah, that Star card reverse. What you're manifesting, what you're thinking, please. Yes, what you wanted may not have come through. Your rewards may not have happened. Your wish fulfillment, your manifesting, or your negative thinking may have affected. But we've got very fast, very out of the blue, very left field, very communication coming, a message. It's communication and things are moving very fast. There we go. There is my Gemini card, the King of Swords. Final, clear decision made. Okay. Too many cards. Let's just get a clarifier on this Star card reverse. Star card reverse. Wow, taking a new path, going into the unknown. So Gemini, maybe you have been doing a bit of too much thinking. Okay, too much head, too much thinking, because this is manifesting. This is wanting a start. Where's my reward? Where's my start? Where's it coming into fruition for me? But guess what? You're going on a new path. You've got to go into the unknown, not the known, the unknown. Okay, you've got to take the new path, the path not traveled, the adventure. It's about the adventure, not having all the information. It's about the adventure. It's about trust, faith, knowing, doing it anyway. That's where you've locked yourself. Very fast, you either know that or there's communication or a message coming to you. Very left field, it'll be unexpected, that brings absolute clarity for you. Yeah, look at that. Passion reverse, taking action. Okay, it's very clear to me. Negative thinking, what I said about manifesting, you know, think positively, not negatively. Make sure your thinking's right with your This is burnout. This is done. This is complete. This is mental negative talk. This is, I can't keep doing this anymore. Okay. So, and anything working against you or not with you or not flowing, you're coming out of that. You're going to be clear. There is something for my Geminis that is going to be very clear, come very fast out of nowhere, very fast left field. It makes it so clear for you to make this decision. But what has held you up from making the decision, taking the path? What has deflated your passion, your fast moving forward, your manifestation is you weren't willing to just give it a go. The Fool doesn't know the outcome. The Fool's ready to go on an adventure. The Fool's ready to go into the unknown and wants the adventure. The Fool doesn't have all the answers. Doesn't. That's what the adventure and the journey is about. And this is what's been blocking you, Gemini. 2 more cards. Yep. Wish fulfillment and heart alignment or overwhelming emotions are coming through for you. That's going to give you a lot of clarity. I like this card. This is my heart alignment, things coming into alignment, like a big emotions, very clear with the wish fulfillment. It's also about the universe is providing it. The wish fulfillment is also about sometimes, I was going to say it can be a single card. I'm not going there with spirit. That's about the universe providing it. So we have to take that faith, that leap, you know. Other times it is about your wish fulfillment is there. You need to get in alignment with it and you will very clearly. What is this actually about for Gemini? That card flicked and fell right on the other pile. Justice, decision made. So I would say my Geminis have been tossing up, umming and ahhing about a decision, about going on a new path, being in the unknown. And it's actually burnt them out. They're actually mentally exhausted about it, and it created negative thinking, and it actually blocked your wish fulfillment. It blocked your star card. It blocked your reward. So Gemini, I think the lesson or the thing for you, message for you in September is, you know, when we have to take the reset our cycle and move in a direction, you know, we don't have all the information. With the Fool card, we don't. And that is a very scary place to be for a lot of people. A lot of people want to know all the information. They want to know what's on that path. They want to, and they analyze it and overanalyze it so much that they actually don't move forward, don't go with their passion. But you're getting strong passion, strong emotional connection back that is actually going to give you that moving forward. That's clarity in the month of September, whether you're doing it and moving forward in September, or it's clear in September and moving forward in October. So let's do Libra. Libra, what's coming through? Libra, you're coming out of some fear, some subconscious block, some troubling, something, a fear, a block, a subconscious issue, something you had to work through. It could have been heavy for you. You didn't want to face it. You didn't want to speak up. You didn't want to take action. You, Libra, are getting a message from Spirit. Text, email, invite, a set-up conversation, something you're meant to hear, see from Spirit about a new beginning. And swords are communication, and it is mental, as in thinking it through now. So I feel like you can think it through now, Libra. I think you do get your messages. I think you're going to get your text, your email, your conversation, so that you can either release a burden or move towards something that you've wanted to move towards. And it's funny, I'm very focused. Cards, we always see something different in cards, even though we look at them every day. Very focused on this big castle here in the background. There's certainly, you're definitely coming out of whatever that is. Oh, wow. Libra, twins, 2 of cups, divine counterpart, whatever you want to label it, okay? Not everyone's with a twin, but if you are, great. But this is someone who meets equally in the hearts, the minds, the soul. This is 2 people coming together. No one overpowers anyone any more, any less. This is commitment. This is higher divine union. This is a coming together of 2 energies that are meant to be together, and they both want to be there. It's not a need, it's a want. I choose, okay? So these are divine counterparts because they're so equal, okay? There's clarity with that. You're releasing a burden. You're releasing a burden. We have clarity here. We have clarity what this is or who this is for you. And the message does come through Spirit, or like set up by Spirit, text, email, invite. It looks like you're getting the go-ahead where maybe you were not getting the go-ahead, okay? And there was a lot of fear, a lot of not clear communication, and it looks like you are getting that now. Yeah, definitely. There was a big block. There was a big fear, a big block here, Libra. Victory. Someone knows what they're doing, knows they've got clarity, they're coming in for victory, or you are, okay? Where they couldn't speak up, wouldn't speak out, couldn't take that little, yes, let's give this a go. They're now coming, they're going to do it. Yeah, wow. Libra, it's either you are leaving someone out in the cold where you've been fighting, defending yourself, standing up for yourself, carrying a burden, trying to bear a burden, trying to move on from a burden, a struggle. You have clarity. But someone, either you will be leaving someone or someone may be leaving you, whatever it is, but it's absolute clarity. This is a direction forward to a divine counterpart or a divine union for you. And Queen of Swords is in their truth. In their truth now. Speaking the truth. You can't not speak truth. And these two are so connected, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. The truth has to be said and will be said, and things will be cut out. Particularly, there seems to be a message about someone else. This person, Page of Swords, is a learning. It's the student. There's a lot of learning to do. Maybe there was a learning to do in this for you or this partner or union. Or someone was dealing with someone who was very troublesome, creating drama, creating trouble, creating conflict, creating, a bit of, they were dealing with someone who wasn't easy to deal with there. And that's why they're having to cut them out and actually leave someone or something behind, or make the decision that might need to have to be cold. The overall, you got success, Libra. That trumps every card in the deck. You have rethought this, everything you've built, everything you've grown. You're thinking, what's next, what's more, how do I move forward? You've got the trump card, so you're about to work that out. So if you've been stuck in a situation, Libra, unable to move forward or from or to a partnership or a divine union, this has been a struggle, someone there's a message, text or email, a clarity. Yeah, this person definitely overwhelmed you. You were very overwhelmed. You needed to process it. Or this message will be very overwhelming for that person, that Page of Swords that you're dealing with. Let's call them the troublesome person or the person you couldn't quite. You're moving forward though. Death and rebirth, yeah. And you're moving forward and expanding towards a relationship. You're ready to leave, I would say, whoever this Page of Swords is. Message, text, email, conversation, invite. You are overwhelmed, or you have been. All of a sudden you're expanding, you're moving forward, or who you're waiting for is coming forward. They're expanding, they're traveling, they're moving. We have the security, stability, foundation, relationship card, and the death and rebirth card. Libra, this is awesome. This is good. Look at this. We've got the twins back. We've got the divine counterparts back. Now, even if you're not a twin, these are two people who work very harmoniously together. This and this, they are equal. They are the same. They work well together. It fits. Okay, so there is a decision made and clear. You're going to your Ten of Cups, and anything you need to clear away, whether that's a third party as in a person, or where you get distracted, or who distracts you, or what you had to learn, you seem to be breaking through that and working that out. You're getting in heart alignment, you're going for your wish fulfillment, and you are moving on your new path here, or starting to put that in, organize that slowly, practically in place. You've got the passion, moving fast forward, and the healing. I heal you, you heal me, faith, loyalty, together we're abundant. This is beautiful, Libra. But whichever way it goes, you're either having to do this and put this in place and remove a person, or you've been waiting for that to happen. And it has triggered a lot of fear in you, a lot of deep subconscious, or a deep subconscious issue that needed to be cleared in you. So that is really good, Libra. It's I'm hearing something you've been struggling with for a while, or waiting for that person to come in for you. But it is about sort of divine alignment of a counterpart for you. And that equalness, that equal give and take, and being with having that in your life. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, now Aquarius. What's the message for Aquarius? Oh, we've got the Lovers card. Now the Lovers is about a relationship. It could be also about your passion in life, okay? We've got absolute transformation, epiphany, revelation. We've got a contract here. I just heard for some of you, you could be getting engaged, you could be getting married, you could be ready to transform your life, okay? For others of you, if that is a work situation, which for some of you it is, there's two piles here. We've got a passion, you're ready to step up and transform. You've had the epiphany, the revelation, and you are actually weighing up the pros and cons or putting that into action and contract or writing or studying or moving for, planning your career, planning what you're doing. A lot of you, this is a past issue, past block, past struggle, past hurt that blocked you. You've got the World card here and we have the Magician card here. Well. Aquarius. Very good, very good. Whether it's relationship for you or both. You've got passion, the Lovers, being a relationship or someone. You've got the Ace of Wands, a new higher perspective. You've got a contract here. Oh, and if that's the World card and the Magician. Wow, World card on the Magician. That's a whole new movie, whole new start. Yep. Okay, for some of my Aquarians, you've had to leave someone or something, whether it's a career, a person, a place, a situation behind. You are doing that. If you have felt that your relationship has been a bit cold or stale or something's happened there, we're getting transformation. We're getting the epiphany, the revelation. Here they come. Here comes the clarity. If you've been waiting for someone to come in, they're coming in. Here they are. You've got the clarity. You've transformed. You've had the epiphany. You could have put a lover, a soulmate out in the cold, Aquarius. You've realised you've got clarity. You've weighed up your pros and cons. You're going through death and rebirth. This, for some of you, it's like you put a soulmate or a very strong connection, spiritual connection, out in the cold or on hold or on ice. You've had this epiphany, this revelation, this new perspective, higher perspective. You're very clear and you want to move forward in it. Now you're organising how to do it and you're going to go through the death and rebirth of doing that in the month of September. There's a text message, email, invite, a conversation set up by Spirit that will release you from this past struggle or alert you to this past struggle or where you've been blocked. Where you were overwhelmed or where you are overwhelmed, you need to process this. You've got the World card, you're moving forward. You manifested this and you are manifesting moving past this Page of Swords, which is something that needs to grow. This Page of Swords is about learning. It's about an unevolved person. It's about, a lot of talk happening, but not a lot of walk happening. It's someone who may try to persuade you or interfere in something, but it looks like you're seeing above that, because as I look at the Magician in this one, I'm very focused on how he's looking above the head into this energy. So there's a higher perspective here and there's a higher perspective here. So maybe this person has blocked your higher perspective or seeing something from a higher perspective, and I think you're getting freed from that in the month of September. Give me a clarifier. You're releasing a burden. This person, situation was either a burden or a decision is made and you're manifesting and you're seeing above it now. So give me an example. Example could be you thought you were trapped or stuck with this person and you had to put other things out in the cold or off or something like that, and you've realised, no, I can see above now. I can see the bigger picture or where I'm meant to go or what I'm meant to do or where I'm meant to create here. So this is good, but it is a releasing of a burden of a situation, of a past situation. See, you were in deception. Yep, you're dealing with quite a cold person, or my way or the highway person. And I think you've got a lot of clarity in that. You're about to speak up. You've been in the hangman, you've been stuck in that. You've been hanging on to the past way too tightly, and now you're thinking outside the box. This is epiphany, revelation, entrepreneurial. You're thinking outside the box. You can see there's a surprise. You can see beyond or outside your current rigid thinking here. And what we've got is the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands, male or female. Queen of Wands energy is about you taking action. She follows through now. One thing about the Queen of Wands, she follows through. So this is you, male or female, you are going to follow through and push through to the end now. And you've had there seems to be a lot of transformation or epiphany or revelation here for you. Look at that. Divine counterpart. Divine union. Higher divine union by the universe. You both want it. You both want to be there. Whether it's business or generally it's relationship, you're planning to put that in place. You aren't moving forward yet in September, but you are planning it. You're ready to come in with an offer. You're ready to move, change, expand, travel. You're ready to set up a new foundation. And where you were in conflict emotionally, or someone was creating that emotional for you to receive love and emotional balance, it looks like the fated wheel of change is here. And here is your card, Aquarius. The reward, the wish fulfillment, the manifestation. Very fast the universe is stepping in. Very, very, very fast left field. Or you have put something in place legally or with a higher authority, or made a higher authority decision very fast out of nowhere. It could be very spontaneous. And it was karmic cycle you needed to end with someone, or a karmic cycle you had to go through to get this beautiful, tranquil union, divine union that you want, that you work well with this person and you are a match to this person. For others of you, you're ending a karmic cycle where you were stuck to the past. You were stuck to old nostalgic thinking and old nostalgic ways. So Aquarius, that is very clear, very, very, very clear of what's coming in for you. Wow. So there it is for the month of September. I'm not going to go on with too much more because I feel those messages were very clear for you. And it does look like, you're definitely moving forward to a relationship and wanting to build a new foundation where you offer love, or there's love being offered. Some of you may have found yourself in a quite a, not cold, but very, non-emotional. We were just there because of money, security, stability. Like logically, it was more practical. Logically, it worked better. Well, I think that's now over. And you're wanting to, you've realized that. And you're making decisions now and had the epiphany and the revelation about that. So anyway, I hope that helps you, and I hope that helps you heal, make those karmic decisions. I hope that you it sort of validates something for you in making those big decisions. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. Have a happy September, and I hope that helped you. Thank you. Bye.